Hellcat with another quick video for you. Today, we're going to do an installation. This is going to benefit not only those that have Hellcats, but it's also going to benefit those that have either Chargers or Chrysler 300s. This is going to be a product that I'm going to promote. Although I'm not sponsored, this is, let's see if we can get a better view of it here. WeatherTech. WeatherTech's a great company. It's got a great reputation. All their products are made in the USA. And of course, they make it for all makes and model of cars, but it's even better when they make them well for American cars like ours, so, or like mine. So, without further ado, we're going to talk about, this is the cargo liner. I'm not doing floor mats yet. So far, I think I like the look of the SRT floor mats. I'm not quite sure. Maybe in the wintertime, I'm gonna go with the WeatherTech floor mats for the front and the back. But for today, we're gonna do the cargo mat. And the reason why we wanna do the at least the reason why I wanna do the cargo mat is simple. I'll show you in a minute the trunk. Trunk space is huge, by the way, and that's a benefit. You can also fit a lot of things in the trunk, and that becomes, well, a little bit of a challenge when you have a lot of things in the trunk, and the things in the trunk tend to either scrape the felt that's in there, or you get, I live in New Jersey, as you know, and I like to go down to the shore, down to the beach, and the last time I went to the beach, I could fit everything I wanted. I could fit my beach chairs in there, my umbrella, my cooler, and then after the beach, you can put all those things back with a whole lot of sand. And it's the sand that really had become somewhat a concern for me, because when I had my Infinity, I had a rubber mat in the back. It was very easy to take out, shake all the sand out, put it back in, wash it off if I needed to. And I didn't really have to vacuum it. I find that with the Charger, with the felt lining, you actually have to, well, I had to vacuum it a few times, and it's already shown some abrasion, and I didn't want to continue doing that. So I just thought the next best thing was to look for a trunk mat, and I didn't find anything good from Dodge or Mopar. So that's when I did my research, and I decided to go with WeatherTech. So great reputation. I have not used WeatherTech before, but and of course I am not sponsored yet. I don't have enough people on YouTube follow me just yet to say I want a sponsorship. However, I do have 1,000 followers on Instagram now, so maybe they'll sponsor me just based on that, but we'll see. So without further ado, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna show you the trunk as is before I install it. And the reason why I'm doing this also is because we're gonna reference back a video that I had seen from another fellow Hellcat owner, Honestly OCD. He also made a video installing the WeatherTech floor liner, but his installation was somewhat different. And as I'm doing mine, I'll show you how different it is for my Hellcat versus his. All right, well, and we're gonna find out soon. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, I just wanted to mention real quick, it's a cloudy day in New Jersey today, and I feel some raindrops, so hopefully we can get this installation done. Again, this is going to be really quick and simple, but let me get started as we dodge a few of the raindrops. We're going to open the trunk here. Okay, so as you can see, the trunk looks pretty decent. I just recently took everything out of it and vacuumed it out. I don't know if you can notice this on camera, but you can tell some of the streak marks that appear right here, also over here, and again right here. So it's those things that I think over time, if I keep vacuuming it and vacuuming it and vacuuming it, it's just going to wear out the felt on the bottom. And it looked different from this side here to this part here. You can also see a slight discoloration already, and I just wanted to look more uniform. Oh, by the way, this is my Infinity first aid kit for when I had my Infinity. So it's a reuse, because I had two of them. Kept one, left the other in the car, and the other vehicle I traded in. Better catch that video when I bought the Hellcat. You'll see how I traded in my Infinity FX50. Okay, so I digress here. So let's get back to the business at hand. All right, so as you can see, this is the full trunk. I also want to make mention that I have the Harman Kardon stereo, and they did mention in the I don't know if they mentioned in the instructions. I'm gonna have to show you that in a moment. But they did mention in the instructions that you may have to cut the floor liner that they give you if you have a subwoofer. Now, I have a subwoofer with the Harman Kardon, but it's not in the spot that it was in, I believe, with the Beats stereo system. I believe with the Beats stereo system, the subwoofer was right here. So I will show you that instruction in a moment. Let's get started and open up the box. Okay, so we're gonna get started with unboxing here. By the way, if you're looking where to buy these, I know Amazon sells these. Also, you can buy direct from WeatherTech.com. I bought this from eBay, but it was the WeatherTech store on eBay. So indirectly, I bought it from I did buy it from WeatherTech. It's just that I bought it through the eBay store. And the only reason why I did that was because it was just easier to use PayPal with my eBay account. So let's take this out. Okay, let me take this out of the box now. It's all one piece. And a circle. The box to the side here. It's windy out here today, my God. Yeah, but you know what? I shouldn't complain. It's been 90 degrees here for the past 4 days, and today's only, let's see. Use my Apple Watch, and for whatever reason, oh, it's 77. I thought it was 75, but I figured I'd be accurate for the viewers. Okay, so this is the WeatherTech floor liner. Okay, so let's see if we get the label out here, prominence here. All right, we got WeatherTech floor liner. It's actually pretty nice. I was expecting it in gray, but it came in black, which is actually a bonus. I actually like black better. I've only seen them in gray, at least they look gray on in pictures that I've seen. So I just want to point out to you something here. So can you see this side here? Okay, see that how this is got this little cutout right here? Look, well, it's not a cutout, it's like an indentation on this side. And then take a look at this side real quick. And notice that it's not here on this side. Okay, so let's see if we can see better on the camera here. Better angle. Okay, here we go. So see how you don't have that here on the driver's side, but on the passenger side you do? Okay, so this is the part where you have that option. I'll show you another angle here. So this is the other option where in the instructions, and I'll pull those out in the I've already read the instructions, but I figured I'll show you guys real quick those same instructions. But this is the part where they said this is where you would have to cut if there was a subwoofer. Okay, so let me see if the instructions are in the box. If so, I will take them out. If not, well, then I'll explain it to you. So bear with me here. Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay, so WeatherTech came out with it's an official WeatherTech product catalog. Although it doesn't have the instructions. Let's see. Pull this open. It's like Christmas Day when you get to open up new packages, isn't it true? Christmas in July. I mean, Christmas in August. This is August. We're still August. Happy August 31st. I should be posting this video right after I record it. So, nice, simple video. It does not have instructions. It's just the catalog. Okay, well, that's fine. Maybe these are instructions. Bear with me, boys and girls. We're trying here. You heard a live TV? This is almost like live video because I unboxed this right in front of you. I had not unboxed this before. Okay, so I will try to find something to show in the video about the instructions, okay? So what it says basically is that if the car has a subwoofer, some cutting is required. That's basically what it says. Doesn't say why, doesn't say how. It also said in another description on another website that it could be if it has a subwoofer. Well, I have a subwoofer. I still have yet to find it. Let me look real quick. Let me see if I can't find it. Okay. I'll bring you with me. I'll bring you with me here. Okay, we're gonna look in the trunk one more time. I noticed that the latch here is somewhat. I think this hook is supposed to hook up here to keep this up. But as you can see, I have a tire inflation pump. I have an extra battery. I have no idea where the subwoofer is. Put in the comments below if you know where the subwoofer is on Chargers with the Harman Kardon, because I know with the Challenger, it's right under there, but I don't see it. Okay, so long story short, I have, oh, here we go, wind is blowing. This wind. So, I don't have to worry about cutting the floor liner. So that's a good thing. One less thing I have to worry about. Now, I think I had mentioned in the beginning of the video when I was showing you the trunk, you better check out, honestly, OCD's video, after mine, of course, because if you have Beats audio in your Charger or your Chrysler 300, you will need to see how he cut his WeatherTech floor liner to fit in his trunk. He did it differently than I think WeatherTech had intended, but I think it was a really great idea because I think the way WeatherTech intended was you don't touch the subwoofer, you just cut the floor liner and you put it in. But with his method, he actually took the subwoofer out, then lined up where the floor liner would lie, cut the holes out of the floor liner like a little square versus the whole piece, and then he put the floor liner down and then reinstalled the subwoofer on top of the floor liner with the holes cut out. So that's another way of doing it. But for me, for those that have either they don't have the Beats audio and they have Harman Kardon, well, this should be very simple. So let's do it. Let's do it. So we want to do it so you're not scratching the paint. So I'm just going to dive bomb it in. Okay. Well, as you can see, the first try was not a perfect fit. We're going to keep trying to get it in. I think we're in business. We're in business. It was very easy to put in. It's a little tighter than I thought, but here, let me show you real quick. Okay, so the floor liner is in. It's I gotta tuck it in a little bit here. Tuck it in a little bit more back here. Tuck it in a little bit more over here, but as you can see, I love the labeling on the WeatherTech is really cool. So you got the WeatherTech made in the USA and WeatherTech.com and their phone number. I know you're seeing the reflection, I do apologize, but trust me, it's there. Try to adjust the camera just so you can see it here. Take it off the tripod. All right, you can see it. All right, good. So I'm not gonna use the tripod real quick. I'm just gonna take another quick peek here. So it does a little bit overlap the back seats, but I think because the back seats are tilted back a little bit, that's probably why that is. But I'm telling you, this is really, really nice. I think for some that had given feedback, they said that they had to, that it was sort of like in that rolled condition where it wouldn't lie flat in the trunk at first and you'd have to put some weight on it, or put it out in the driveway and let it sit in the sun for a little bit. But I'm not seeing any issues, so I think we're good to go. This installation, quick, simple, complete, and it does fit like a glove, and I don't have to cut. See, fits perfect, don't have to cut anything. I'm very, very happy with it. So over time, I'll lend you more feedback on this, but for anyone that has a Charger, 2015 to 2018 Charger, and I believe the 2019 should be the same. Also the Chrysler 300. This is a pretty good fit. Very impressed. So over time, we'll see how it does the wear and tear. But I think I'm very happy with it, and hope that you guys think so too, and you buy some more of these trunk liners from WeatherTech, make them some money. Maybe they'll sponsor me, I don't know. Yeah. Again, that's not the purpose of this video. This is more of an informative thing. I do these for fun. And any modification I do to my Hellcat, you'll know about it, you'll be part of it. Okay. I think the installation is complete and we're done. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video of me installing the WeatherTech trunk liner for the 2018 Hellcat that I own. But it's also for 2015 to 2019 Chargers, as well as Chrysler 300s from 2015 to 2019. It fits like a glove, fits perfect. Now again, I have the Harman Kardon stereo, and if those of you that have Beats audio in your Charger or Chrysler 300, just make sure you catch the video that Honestly OCD did. See if you want to do it his method. The only other method would be to cut that little piece out that I had described to you before. And that's about it. So I hope all of you benefit from this video, and that you will get some positive feedback from me as to the performance and the wear and tear of this floor. I think it's 1,000 times better already than doing damage to the felt liner in the car, because that can't be replaced. And if it can, it's probably gonna be a lot more expensive than the floor. Also, the floor liner, they're $109.99, by the way. If you wanted to purchase them on eBay through WeatherTech, the WeatherTech site on eBay has them for $109.99. Amazon, I believe, also sells them, again, through the WeatherTech website, $109.99, and also, or you can just buy direct from weathertech.com. So without further ado, this video is done. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button to give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification for more videos. I do plan on doing a few more installations. I have the license plate bracket. Here, I just got to represent here. I got the license plate bracket that I'm going to be installing next. The stow and go, it's for the front license plate bracket. So it's going to allow me to remove and take off the front license plate when I'm at car shows or drag racing, and then put the plate back on when I'm on the highway and on the street. So this way the police in the state of New Jersey don't complain, because the front plate is required in the state of New Jersey. So this should be a really good installation. It's going to be my next video. Also, if you haven't already watched the burnout video that I just posted a few days ago, please check that out. It's me with the Hellcat for the first time doing burnouts, launches, and using launch control for the first time. Had not used it ever since after the break-in period. In fact, when we first started recording that video, it was right after we broke it in. I believe the break-in period is 500 miles, and then I think we started recording the first launches around 700 miles, and then we waited until the first oil change until we started doing all the burnouts. So again, fantastic video. Please check it out, and thank you. So it's so funny because I just watched the video from JNC Rides, and he was saying how much time it takes to edit a video and to put it on YouTube. Well, let me tell you, it was a 20-minute video, and we did 2 cameras this time, and because of all the logistics of doing the burnouts and the launch controls and the launches, okay, and then having the conversation between me and my son and the 2 cameras going simultaneously, the editing was a lot more difficult. Now, typically, on a 20-minute video, took about, and I'm not exaggerating, it took us about 20 hours to edit. Now, it took my son roughly about 10 hours of his time to edit his pieces, and then I had to add in more editing because I wanted to put subtitles in to describe which burnouts I was doing, which launch controls I was doing, what launches I was doing, and when and where. So adding all that in addition to what my son did, cumulatively 10 hours for him to edit, 10 hours for me to edit. It's a lot of time, it's a lot of editing, and trust me, I appreciate everyone that does videos on YouTube more so than ever before, because it's not just recording a video and throwing it up there. There's a lot of work that gets done after the video is recorded. Setup is also a lot of work as well, but just that, I think, is the easy part. Recording a video is the easy part. It's editing it and putting up content that is entertaining for you as the viewer on YouTube. So I'm hoping that you enjoy that video. It was a lot of work, and the editing, as you can see, was different, a lot more than my previous videos, and I'm going to evolve and get better and better as we go on. And I have a fun fact. Okay, as far as what I do normally in the beginning, I've been using iMovie to edit my videos. Now I've moved on to Final Cut Pro on my MacBook. It's a lot. There's a huge learning curve with using it, but let me tell you, the options that you have to edit your videos, there's just so much more you can do on Final Cut Pro on the MacBook than you can on iMovie, and I was using an iPad to do it. So I know I digress a little bit, but again, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification, hit the like button. Take care, everybody. I know it's cloudy in New Jersey, but hopefully it's sunny where you are, and enjoy the rest of your day. And without further ado, I gotta say it. Peace, peace. Video done just in time. It's raining now. It's raining. Thanks, weather, for holding up before I finish this video. I gotta go inside. I'm getting wet. Thanks again.